Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of our All Access podcast from the Auto Appearance Institute. I'm your host, Gene Fetty. Today, again, what is this, like your third show? I
I
think
think so. We did
we did
MTE,
MTE,
and then we did at your shop
Level Up,
one.
and now
Yep,
this one.
the third
So,
one,
three shows
number
with
three.
Mr. John Vidic.
I'm breaking all the records here in
That's
this
right.
show.
Yes, Keith's been on a couple. Yeah, I think three is probably the top, though.
Yep.
But anyways, Jean is here. We are live at my house, aka Fort Fetty, enjoying a couple champagnes of beers. And I was like, dude, I need to do a podcast. Jean is getting ready to head him back to Slovenia in a couple of days. So I thought, let's hop on here and get a little perspective. So, what did it take us? 2 years?
Yeah, about a year and a half. We were
Yeah.
taking it easy, then we were rushing, then we were taking it easy again, and then we were rushing again.
A lot of hurry up and wait. So we worked together with Jean to get him. It's called an O1 visa. It's a visa for exceptional aliens. And I knew it. I knew he was an alien the way he fixes dents. But this is actually more alien in the terms of
Foreigner.
foreigner, non-U.S. citizen. But anyways, it's a visa created for foreigners, for aliens with exceptional talent. And when I think you originally found the visa,
Yeah.
then we started looking at the requirements, and we're like, it
Yeah.
checks the box,
Yep.
like it made a lot of sense. And then we were in for three attorneys before
Yep.
we finally landed on a good one.
Yep.
Well,
Yep. Well,
good one.
yep.
One that got it
Not
done.
bad, but
One
not
that got
fast.
one that got it done.
Yep.
Yes.
Yep.
Um, so shout out and thank you to all of the people who
The-
gave letters of
Yeah,
recommendation
and
for Jean.
help
So
us, help me.
yeah, so there were
Specifically,
a ton of you. If you were one of the people who wrote a letter, you know who you are. Thank you so much for
Yep.
that.
Thank you so much again.
And that has enabled us to bring Jean over here completely by the book, completely legally, everything by
Yep.
the books.
Yep.
He's able to come over and teach, able to come over and work
Yep.
and do hail.
And I can post online that I'm here.
Yeah,
Right?
yes. There's no top secret anything.
Yep.
It's the real deal. So you were able to come over, and we were able to do level up class.
Yes.
So I think the last time you were on, we were leading up to level up class, or was it
Mhm.
right after?
It was
the
before.
recap?
Actually, it was after MTE. I came here. We did the live, and then I went back home.
Yeah,
That's
I thought
when
we
we
did. I
did
thought
the
we did
level up.
another episode of level up. Did we not?
If we did, that's 4 then.
Well, the live doesn't count. That's not a podcast. That was just a live
Oh yeah,
stream.
I was
Yeah.
thinking that live.
So, anyways, Jean was here, did the level up class. That was awesome. I know I've talked about it. I'm pretty sure you were on. I think we did talk about the class and how they grew. But Jean has been here working hail for the last
6 weeks.
weeks.
Now. Yep. It is 1 week of level up and 6 week of hail.
Yeah, so 6 weeks he's been here doing American hail. And I wanted to get a little perspective on what hail looks like here versus home in Slovenia versus other parts of the world, because you've been to, where all have you been doing hail?
I've been doing hail, not everywhere, but a lot of places around Europe.
Mm-hmm.
I've been to South Africa. I've been to Australia, and now here.
Wow, so all over the place.
Yep.
So what does that look like? What does hail, or I guess initially, what are your thoughts on hail in the States? What's this look like?
It's very good. It's everyone who's working hail here should be very happy. Like it's really, for me personally, it's a blessing.
Okay.
The main difference is the price. The price is really high. I also get the feeling much more that customers respect our skill.
Yes.
Because I get a lot of thank yous, you do a good job, and stuff like this, which back home I don't get. I do get it. Maybe I don't see it as much, but for example, here, and I remember in Denmark when I was working hail, was the same thing. Like people were actually thanking me for oh, you know what you're doing. You're doing a good job. Thank you for fixing my car.
Well, I know talking to a lot of friends from Europe, and they talk about how Europeans, and for the most part, like these are bulk stereotypes or bulk assumptions. Europeans are not car nuts the way Americans are car nuts.
Yes.
We love our vehicles here
Yes.
for sure. Even, like grocery getters.
Yep.
People love the grocery getters.
Yeah.
Like it's their car, it's their
Yep.
baby.
Yep.
Yep.
Yep. Yeah. That's one thing. Like I'm not a car nuts, right? My car is full of dents, and when I got it, it had dents, and I'm like, oh yeah, I need to fix those dents. Still there.
Right?
So yeah, I think, and also the bigger cities, the more like Italians are the worst for keeping their cars nice.
Yeah.
Like as a nation,
They keep it nice or they don't keep
they
them nice?
don't keep it
Oh,
nice.
really?
Italians, French, they don't care about their cars.
Huh.
So even if you do a bad job, it's, oh, okay, thank you, bye. You know,
Wow.
oh, you fixed it, okay, bye.
See, I would have
You
figured
know,
the Italians would be all high
N-
and mighty.
no, that's the general population.
Right.
They're not as high demanding of
Huh.
quality and stuff.
Learned something new today.
I had few Italians helping me out, and also with the paintwork. We would fix a car, do some push to paints. We
Right.
would send from our shop car to get painted. It's a good paint shop we have, but there's many good paint shop. The one we use is good. There's many
Right.
good paint shop in our countries, and when the car came back, the Italian guy was looking like, "Wow, the quality of this paint," he said, "is amazing.
Just blown away.
If this quality would be in Italy, you would be painting Ferraris and all the fancy
And you're
high
just
end
painting
cars.
regular stuff.
That for us it's good quality. It's not bad quality, but it's normal for us. In our
Right.
country, I think, which is Slovenia, is very high demand for quality.
Okay.
It is not as Italy or French. They
Right.
are less quality. Germany, very even higher demand for quality.
Sure. Yeah, Germans are
Yep,
they're
sticklers for.
yes, exactly.
Yep.
Yeah, with
So
German engineering. Like that's what
exactly.
it's all about.
Yep.
Yep.
Australia is the places where they demanded the highest quality. Where I work.
Okay.
Yep.
Like the QC on the cars in Australia was through the roof.
Crazy.
I haven't heard that. I've heard that I talked to actually like my original mentor did some I think it was Benz and BMW in Germany
Hmm.
and he talked about how big of a stickler they were for just the quality. The QC was just
Yep.
through the roof.
Yep. I never worked in Germany, but I heard that the QC is through the roof. I worked in Australia, and the QC is through the roof.
Right.
Where I worked for, and it's a good and a bad thing, right? Like at the moment you're pissed because why they are giving you trouble for something no one will see,
Right.
but it gets your game up, right?
Yep. It makes you do
Exactly.
good work.
Exactly.
Yep. I worked for a couple of guys that are just quality control nuts.
Yep.
And I feel like it makes me a better tech.
Yeah.
It slows you down.
It
for
does.
Sure. But I feel like it makes you better at
Mhm.
what you do.
Yep.
Yeah. So here in the States versus Slovenia, home, other than pricing, what would you say is the biggest difference? Cars,
Yeah, car
panel
the size
material.
of the cars. That is the first thing when I get back home. Even if the price is lower, I'm happy we have small cars.
Okay.
You know?
So what's a typical car in Slovenia? What's your typical repair there? Because here for us, it's like small SUVs, full size SUVs, trucks.
Yep.
It's rare. It's really rare to see cars anymore. It's almost all
We have
SUVs and
cars.
trucks.
For example, Kia Optima
Mhm.
would be considered a bigger car in our country.
Okay.
Yeah. So there are smaller cars. The rental I'm driving, it's one of the bigger cars.
So it's a Volkswagen Taos.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah.
Not a big car here.
No.
By any stretch.
Here is what, middle size?
Small to
Small SUV.
It might be considered middle when you're renting it.
Yeah.
But if you're buying it, it's still on the small side.
Okay. So
Yeah.
for us, that is one of the bigger cars you can fix.
Okay.
So when you get some hoods to fix here, it's even bigger than our roofs back home sometimes.
So we had that expedition roof that you helped
Yep.
me do that the two of us
Yep.
finished. That's a monster. I mean, that's a
And
big panel here.
Yeah.
But that's like that roof is probably 2 cars worth.
Yes. Yeah.
Two
Yeah.
cars worth.
Yep. Like
Yeah.
our biggest car that you can say would be a BMW X5, for example.
Okay.
That would be the biggest.
Wow.
not counting the vans,
Right.
right?
Right. Yeah. Huh.
Just by car I mean SUV and like a
Yeah.
personal vehicle.
Right.
Yep.
Right. Huh. Now, I think we were talking the other night
And the
about pricing.
yes,
So here, without, I mean, we're not getting into specific dollars. It's the U.S. pays better than Europe as a whole, certainly better than Slovenia. But I thought it was interesting that you guys, we bill dollars
yes.
on a car. 16 to 30 quarters
Mm-hmm.
pays this many dollars.
Yep.
And you were talking about at home, you guys aren't paid in hours, or you aren't
Yes.
paid in dollars. You're
Yeah.
tallied in hours the same way our body work is tallied here.
Exactly. Yeah. That's for my country specific, probably.
Okay.
I
So how does
know.
that work? Explain to everybody what hours of repair look like for hail. I guess compared to body tax, how does that
Yes.
work out?
So for you need to count the dents up, separate them by size. We have three different sizes, which are A, B, C categories: small, middle, large. Large size would be 5 centimeters, probably 2 inch.
Okay. Yeah, I know a
Is
pencil's
this
about
two
10
inch?
centimeters. Yeah, that's two and a half.
Yep.
Yep.
So this would be the C category
Okay.
dents, and we need
So
to
that for us is each
double
one of those
oversize.
is that would be two oversized
Yep.
because a oversize is about an inch and a quarter.
Yep.
Yeah.
So
Wow.
about now in the last year, we started implementing extra hours for over 2 inches dents.
Okay.
So everything that is over, we just write extra 1 hour,
Hmm.
which is like you do here. You have an oversize is like $40 to $50,
Exactly. Yep.
and our hour is valued at, depends on the contract you have, but from 40 to 45 euros.
So about the same.
Exactly.
So your hour is about an oversize.
Then,
Okay.
yep, yeah. So we started adding hours for everything that is over that 2 inches.
Right.
But we need to mark everything. Insurance wants marked cars. It's not a debate. It's
You're
not.
circling everything.
We need to circle everything. We need to each dent. We need to circle it. So we have categories A, B, C. We don't need to just circle everything and say average size is like here. We need to say so much A dents, so much B dents, so much C dents on
Huh.
a panel. So every dent is circled differently.
Right.
We make X for a small dent, we
Okay.
circle the medium sized dent, and we make like a C shape for a C side dent.
Okay.
Then all of that info we enter into a program which is like CCC. It's called Eurotax in my country,
Okay.
and that gives us how much hours you need to repair. That gives like norm.
Okay.
So for example, I know this on top of my head, two small dents and two medium sized dents together give you 1 hour norm. So it says
Okay.
you need an hour to repair this, and your hour is paid by what contract you have with insurance.
Depending on what insurance company you're working with or
Exactly.
what body shop
Exactly.
you're at or whatever,
Yep.
the hourly rate. So
Yep.
it's hourly rate times
Yep.
hours. So just like a body repair
Just
here
like a
in the
body
US.
repair, yeah. Because
Okay.
that program, it's body repair program, like
Yeah, yeah,
CCC.
yeah. Yep. Yep. So it would be like writing in CCC but using hours instead of
Exactly.
the size matrix.
But you enter the number of the dents, it converts it to hours, then those hours get converted to euros, and then you get paid off that basically.
Okay. So in that, like here, a lot of times we're getting paid for corrosion protection, getting paid for pre and post scans, supplies, consumables, sometimes an admin fee, sometimes an estimate fee, clean and prepare for delivery. What do you guys see over there, or is it just like here's your hours,
Mm-hmm.
we're
Yep.
done, that's it?
Yep.
There's
Yep.
no
These
there's
are the
no
dents you're getting.
there's no extra services or additional operations.
The program gives you 0.2 hours for each panel as a preparation time
Okay.
to wipe it off, to clean it,
Well,
stuff
that's
like
actually
this.
not bad.
It's not bad when you add all the panels
So,
together.
I mean,
It's
if
like 2 hours
I was
extra.
gonna say you end up with 10 panels on a car. It's
Exactly.
2 hours.
Exactly. It
No.
adds up. Plus, you get all the hours from the panels. Then you get 0.2 hours extra for each panel. and then it calculates the amount you're getting paid, and then
Mhm.
you get 2% for consumables like glue and
Oh,
alcohol.
okay.
On that number, you get 2%
Okay.
extra.
Well, that actually sounds kind of fair.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
But it's hard to put in pre and post scan or stuff like this.
Right.
Or
So they're
like
not.
I
So
know.
you're not seeing the pre and post scan over there.
Nope.
But I mean, the cars are the same. They have the same ADAS systems and everything like that.
Yep.
And they're just like, nah, that's not on us, bro.
Yep. It's not on anyone.
It's
It's
crazy.
here, from what I understand as an outsider, that lawsuit that happened how many years ago?
Yeah.
10
$10 million or whatever.
30 or 40 million. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Yep. Now, insurance from that point on, everybody's like, I'm not taking the blame. You are.
Right.
No, let's just pay by procedures that manufacturer recommends.
So you guys just aren't seeing that.
No.
Well, hopefully your lawyers don't watch this episode and figure out all of that and then bring that over
I mean,
there. Or maybe that would be
it's
a good
not a
thing. I
bad
don't
thing.
know.
It's a good thing, because
It is the right way to fix a car.
now you can demand high numbers, because insurance cannot say, "Oh, you can just do this half-assed," you know?
Right.
Okay, I will, but it's your responsibility. Oh, no, no, no. Okay, I will pay you everything.
Right.
In our country, they just say half-assed, you know?
Huh.
In not
Maybe
legal terms.
Maybe
Yeah,
just,
you have
maybe
enough. Just do
they're
it like
just
this, you know?
not. I can't think of the word. They're not as suit happy
Yeah.
over there.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. And even in our country, when you sue someone, you can only sue for the amount that it's not an amount that you can make up. You cannot
It has
say
to be very quantified.
exactly.
Okay.
So
Well, that's not a bad thing.
if we have an accident, you cannot say, "Oh, I'm gonna sue you for 20 million."
Right.
You can sue me for my car, what the value of your car,
Right.
and whatever is in the books that your neck hurts. Like example, they have it quantified, like, oh, it's from this amount neck
Okay.
pain or whatever. You know.
I got you. Oh, excuse me. Too many. You've been feeding me too many beers today.
Not me.
Uh,
I haven't been pouring them down your throat. So.
well, that's true. You are a machine. You are a machine. How do the cars compare? We talked that size is different, right?
Yep.
What are your metals like over there? Do you see a lot of the same metal here? Do you see a lot of high strength steel? Do you see more aluminum, less aluminum? Because you're seeing models that we just don't have here.
Yeah. There is not. I think here is more aluminum.
Okay.
Some like some trucks for the F-150s, they're all aluminum, and more are getting here.
That's
all
how I tricked him
aluminum.
into the Expedition roof, is he didn't realize it was aluminum. And
Yes.
then he said yes.
Yeah,
and
I
then he
looked
was
at the roof and I'm like, oh, yeah, easy. And then it's aluminum. What?
After he said yes.
Yeah.
Smart.
For us, mainly what you get aluminum is the hood, sometimes the fenders.
Okay.
If you get aluminum doors, must be some high-end German
Mercedes
car,
or
Mercedes, yeah,
BMW, something
Yep,
like that.
Yep,
Okay.
some very expensive German car.
Yep.
And also the roof, the same thing. If it's an expensive
Oh,
German
it's
car,
right. It's got to be something weird, really.
Yep.
Even here, to see an aluminum roof, other than F-150s and Expeditions,
that you tricked me.
aluminum roofs are rare. There was one that like snuck up years ago. It was something weird, like maybe like a Nissan Quest minivan, or it was a Mitsubishi Outlander. There was something weird years ago.
Yeah,
And
we
you're like,
had one.
Why did they put an aluminum roof on
It's
this?
maybe
It
the
didn't even
same
make sense.
car, because we had one. It was like not a high-end car.
No.
And just the roof is
I wanna
aluminum.
say,
like,
I want to say
what?
maybe a Mitsubishi Outlander is what's sticking in my head.
Yep.
But it's just weird. Like,
Mm-hmm.
this doesn't even
Yeah.
make sense. And
Yeah.
it's like not a big piece of sheet metal. What are you
Yeah.
doing?
Yeah.
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 Who knows?
But yeah, this is the difference in and honestly, I don't know I don't feel the hard strain steel or normal steel. The difference when I'm pushing, I just push. Maybe
We're
I'm
gonna get you on some deep Toyota high strength steel. That'll change
Yeah.
your mind.
probably
Yeah, no, you don't go hit my truck, but my truck doors are like that.
okay.
Yeah, they're terrible.
Yep.
Yeah, like you're
Maybe
pushing
we
on
don't
it.
have them enough.
You
so
might not.
That's why
Yeah,
I don't feel it. But the paint is one thing that I found it's different. For example, Chrysler paint here.
well, didn't you win a new award while you were
yeah,
here?
I did. I did.
Yeah, you were out working with
at
my
Dan.
buddy Dan
Yeah, I
out
got-
at Dent Specialist.
I
Shout
got
out,
a
Dan.
new award. Thank you,
Yeah.
Dan. It's number 11 now.
Yeah, what'd you get? What'd you win?
I win the world champion of pulling paint.
Yes. so you see a difference on paint here.
Yes. If it's a brand new car, there is almost 0% chance back home that I will pull paint on it.
Right.
I'm a slide hammer guy, and I go hard. I rip.
Right. Yeah,
Hardcore.
you want to rip them high
Yep.
and knock them down.
Yep.
Not what I recommend, especially if you're learning. Don't listen to this guy on. I'm listening to him on everything else. Knock it down on the glue pulls.
Shout out Hudson Tansey. He's with me on
No,
this.
he's not.
Yeah, he is.
Thought he wasn't. I thought he had a revelation a couple of years ago. He worked with a guy who taught him not to over. Hudson, chime in.
Yes,
drop
Hudson,
a comment.
Please. One
team controlled pull or team maniac pull?
Not maniac pull, but pull it high and knock it down.
Maniac.
Because on a podcast you did with him I think it was in Vegas. You did that podcast.
Yeah.
He said, now that he's getting good at knocking down, he prefers to over pull and then knock it down.
Hudson, chime in.
Yes, Hudson.
At Dent Gents. If you're not following Hudson, he's putting out some pretty funny content. Check it out.
Yeah, but everybody warned me here about Chrysler paint. So
it's terrible.
Yeah, it's
and
very
the
brittle,
and
very
the
easy
paint on the F-150s or that Expedition.
Mm-hmm.
I was trying to be real cautious with the dent. Sean's like, nope. Put a big Dent Reaper crease tab on it.
Okay.
No,
you blame
no, it is blame the foreigner. You're right.
No, not the foreigner. The paint pulling champ.
Yeah, well, I guess
you take advice from a paint pulling champ.
This is true. So we're working on it. I probably literally like 50 pulls trying to get this dent up. Sean's like, slide hammer, big tab, send it. What happened, Sean?
No, first of all.
But what happened?
In my defense, he said, how do I lift this dent up, Jean? I was like, tab and a slide hammer. It will go up.
The dent did come out.
It did come out.
And the paint came off.
It did.
Yeah. Thank goodness it's black. I bet they're not painting the rail.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have painted it if it was my rail, but yeah, all your fault.
But it was the first pull that you did with the slide hammer.
Yeah.
Boom.
Yeah. After that, paint was gone. It's all good though. No faults. So really, paint failure, that's interesting.
Yeah.
So paint failure on factory paint in Europe is almost like
0%, yeah.
Yeah, so here, if it's not a Ford on aluminum or Chrysler, I feel really confident. Anything European, super confident. But I always have to give the customers a disclaimer. Like, if we're going to pull, there's a chance that we could pull paint. I mean, we're aggressively yanking on the paint, and the bond is only so strong.
But the thing is, you were also saying Ford. That was the Ford we did.
It was on aluminum as well.
And Dan said, oh, Fords are bad. We can pull paint easy. In Europe, you don't. It's good paint. And the factories in Europe.
But do you have? Well, so that's a question. So do you have a lot? You don't have aluminum. Do you have the F-150s and the Expeditions?
No,
you don't see them.
No.
So no all aluminum cars. And two, I wonder if the VOC rules are different.
Maybe.
And you know what I mean? I wonder if the paint's not different here versus Europe.
Yeah, might be. Yeah. It might be. Very well
different procedure. Yeah. So Melissa is off camera, but that face means she is really getting into that book. You were like, oh, ah. All right. She's really into the story. Sort of distracted me for a minute. It's all good.
All good.
Better?
No, you're good. It was just funny. Totally lost my train of thought. Again, live recording.
Yep. So
we don't edit this out.
The differences between here and there. We got the price.
Yep, price.
We got the aluminum, how much aluminum, the size of the vehicles.
Yep.
And the paint itself.
So what that sort of says in my head is, like, I know the pricing seems to be better here than other places, but it also seems like it's more difficult. We're running into more difficult cars to repair here than at least in Slovenia or maybe in Europe.
I mean, yeah, in a way it is, if nothing else, just going up and down the ladder all day to fix that.
Oh, I know. My old legs feel that.
It is more difficult.
Yep.
Big hoods, like every hood you need to take off. I rarely take the hood off back at home.
Really?
Yeah, it's a small hood, you know?
I didn't take a hood off for like 4 years of doing hail.
Yep.
And then I was like, wait a minute, this is a whole lot easier for 4 bolts.
It is. And especially on these big hoods you have here.
Yeah. You don't have a choice.
Yeah.
There's a couple of hoods, like you just did a Ram hood last week. Man, a Ram hood barely fits on like the Carbon Tech stand.
Yep.
You know what I mean? And that's a big stand.
I did at Dan's, I did a hood was not that bad, but it was on. I looked at it by the dent count. It was like, yeah, I'll do this on the car. It's
Uh-huh.
easy. But it was some truck, I think F-250 maybe even. I was
Yeah.
climbing up and down for the hood.
Yep. Nope.
I
Put it
saw,
on the
hey,
stand.
I said to Dan, hey, please take a picture of me. Or actually, I think it was Stu. I said, please take a picture of me so I can send to my wife. It's the first time in my life I'm working on a hood and I'm using a
Oh, because you're so tall.
Yeah,
I just stand up to do a roof on a regular car.
yeah,
So yeah. Which, by the way, Charlie that you're working for is the guy that got me in the business, the dentist. I don't think he listens, but just in case,
yep.
thanks, Charlie. So a couple of storms ago, he started using these RV steps. So a little foldable RV step for getting in and out of your RV. I finally pulled the trigger on one. Big dollars, like 35 bucks on Amazon. Man, what a
It's amazing.
difference.
Yeah,
For
it's that
short
like
for
a
short
small
guys.
platform.
Yeah, for short guys.
Hey, it's amazing here for
Unbelievable.
me.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. To get up to
yeah.
like a regular rim.
Yep. For
Yeah.
home, I wouldn't use it, but here I use it.
Yeah. Yeah. So the RV step platform, if you haven't tried that and you're using something else for that, like in between, you're not up on your bench, go get one. They're
Yep.
super cheap. Order two, put them next to each other. Without a doubt, the way to go.
For example, the sizes of the car. A good point is I don't own a quick bench at home because I don't need it. Because there's
Those are six. What are you, 6'1"?
yeah.
And they're all cars.
Yep.
Like you're looking over the roof anyways.
Yep.
Yeah.
My friend bought a quick bench back home because oh, this is very cool bench. It is cool bench. If you need a bench, that's the bench to go to.
Right.
But he sold it after half a year.
Because
He was like,
he's never using it.
I never use
Sits
it.
in the truck.
Yep.
Yep.
So yeah, here is more
Huh.
difficult in that way.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, it's just there's challenges
Yep.
for sure.
But you're getting paid for it, so
Right. Yeah. Well, maybe we could get paid more. I think.
Hmm.
Yeah. What's your number one hail tip? Right. Since you've been jamming on hail and that's sort of your specialty.
yeah.
What's your number one hail tip for? Oh, let's do a couple. What's your number one for efficiency? What I know you're super fast.
Mhm.
You're like the epitome of efficiency. What's your number one efficiency tip?
It's let's do two tips for efficiency. If you want to be fast and efficient, you really want to be fast and efficient. It
Sure.
means you always, when you work, you have to think about how can I be more efficient. It's not just oh I'm gonna be more efficient and I want to be oh yeah it would be cool. No, every time I put on tabs and pull, in between I'm thinking what can I do more to not waste time. So for example, if I have a 10 dents here and 10 dents here, if I put tabs here and pull them, I would also put tabs now after I pull them, I would put tabs here, and while these tabs are setting, I can go knock down this. Or
Okay.
something like this. Don't stand out and stand around and waste time for glue to settle.
No waiting.
No waiting. Don't waste time.
Okay.
A lot of time is wasted for small stuff that we don't think we're wasting it.
Sure.
For example, going back and forth to grab a different tool. If you can push a dent with this tool, but it's maybe not so comfortable, don't go grabbing a different tool because you're losing time. Even if, let's say, you need 10, let's say 60 seconds to fix a dent, but because your tool is not as comfortable, you need maybe 65 seconds to fix it. Well,
Right.
you're losing more than 5 seconds to go and look tool and then finding the tip again, right? Where you are looking underneath, under a brace.
Right.
Where you're losing more than those 5 seconds. So just use this as little tools as you can use, the faster you will be.
Yep. I try to make it a rule to when I grab a tool, like say I'm on a hood,
Yep.
I try to fix everything I can
Yep.
with that tool that I can
Exactly.
reach
Yep.
everywhere. I reach everywhere. Anywhere
Yep.
that tool. If
Yep.
I grab pinky,
Yep.
anywhere pinky will get in,
Yep.
we fix all the pinky dents
Yep.
before I try to switch out to anything.
Yep.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
What's tip number 2? You said there were
That's
two.
the
That's the two.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
One, you have to think mentally,
Be aware.
be aware, and try to and think about
then-
how to get faster.
And then do that.
Yep.
All right. So then, what would be your number one technical tip? Like, could be like dealing with deep dents. I always do this. Dealing with rail dents. I always do this. What's your best tech tip for hail? And what kind of dent does that go towards? Frankie, I don't think you're on camera,
Well,
but hi.
you wouldn't agree with me, but glue pulling,
Well, no, that's not. Hey, listen, nobody can argue with your speed and efficiency.
pull
Come here.
high and knock it down.
Right? Just get it up as fast as possible.
Yep, yep, yeah. It maybe not the number one efficiency tip because you caught me on the spot,
It's not
but
efficient. It's not
it's
efficiency. It's a tech tip.
yeah,
This is
yeah,
more of a technical
yeah,
tip.
yeah. It's maybe not the one number one, but you got me on the spot. So this is what it came to mind because in my head is if we're talking speed, right? Um, if I have a big dent to fix and I put a tab on and I go slow on it, not to over pull it,
Hmm.
and then I need to remove the tab, check where it is, maybe open up a bit, and then adjust the smaller tab and go slow again and not over pull. If I can just get that center out and it's high, I'll knock it down super fast. And if I can do that with 10 dents at the same time,
Just saving a bunch of
I'm
time.
I'm pulling 10 dents at the same time. I'm knocking down 10 dents at the same time, and my third pass would be with the blending hammer because there is waves. Just get it flat. 10 dents at the same time.
So how, along those lines, how deep of a rail dent are you getting? Now, obviously, we're talking heel damage.
Mm-hmm.
How deep of a rail dent are you getting in one pull? Do you find you're getting most of your hail dents in one pull?
No, 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 no.
Okay,
It's not about deepness. It's more about sharpness. How locked up it
sure,
is, right?
sure. I guess I'm interchanging deep and
Yeah,
sharp
yeah,
here. So when you're dealing with hail, deep is one like so a deep round punch is a lot different than a sharp spiky punch.
yes,
I'm
yes,
talking more about that sharp spiky punch. Those are the technically difficult dents to
yeah.
fix. A deep
Well,
dent, get her up and
yep,
get her flat, and for me, lots of cold glue to smooth that
yep.
out.
But even if it's sharp, I still want to pull it high to that volcano because when you're good with knocking down, you can when you're bringing that volcano down, you can bring the edges down in a way. And one of the tools here is good also is your pedal, stinger pedal,
Stinger paddle
because
available at
it's
Anson. We got to get a little commercial in
yeah,
here.
go go
The
go.
Stinger paddle. It's available at Anson PDR. I worked with Craig at Anson and his woodworking guy to dial it in. I almost called it the perfect paddle, but that could have some weird connotations, and I didn't want to step on Mark. I saw that over there from the Peanut Gallery, and I didn't want to step on perfect pulls, moves, and move into that realm. So we call it the Stinger because I really feel the move that we're doing is stinging that high
It
spot
is
down.
stinking.
There's a free class available on autoappearanceinstitute.com all about the Stinger paddle, how to use it, why to buy it. It was supposed to be when you bought it, you scanned the QR code and you were in. Tech tip, you can go get that class for free without buying the paddle and then go buy the paddle at ansonpdr.com. Back to
Yeah. So
the
we can
information.
we can call this the stinging technique, right?
Mm-hmm.
So if you do the stinging technique, even if you have a volcano pulled up, you cannot get it perfectly, but you can minimize the difference between the low and the flat part
Correct.
by stinging down the edges of the dent, the volcano part.
And what the reason we designed the Stinger and what he's talking about is you can. So forever I knocked down with a Craftsman, right? And I liked it. I had the hammer, the handle, the metal, the yellow, and the
Mm-hmm.
red. Like I had 4 different striking surfaces. When I started using something lighter, you're able to move with a sharp knockdown
Yep.
just the high metal, and
Just what you want to
it
move.
doesn't drive the rest of the metal down.
Exactly.
It just drives like the rim of the volcano
And
down.
and this is one of the, for me personally, the stinger pedal is a little bit too light for me.
I'll teach you how to use it. I can teach you a thing or two.
Thank you. I need just a little bit more weight on it. But this is one of the reasons, the same thing, is when Code Glue came out and you were telling me, oh, it's great for those, when you pull and then you have those waves. If you do this correctly, knocking down with stinger technique, you don't get those waves.
Right.
Because the stinging of the high spot will just lower the, it's like cutting off the high spot.
Yes.
Small. It doesn't push the high spot down and all the metal around it.
Right.
It just stings it down. It just cuts it.
Yep.
I said.
Yeah, it moves it so clean.
Yep.
It really changed when I switched that.
When did you do that?
So I was actually working for Dan.
Mm-hmm.
It was winter of 2018. It was a winter storm in Illinois,
Yeah.
and I was working next to Peter from VIP
Yep.
and a buddy of mine, Mike Stephanakis. It was Peter, me, Steve Dyke, and then Mike Stephanakis at the end of the building. It was a GM store. Lots of glue pulling on the Cadillac pano roofs.
Mm-hmm.
Like you
Yep.
might as well not even pull the headliner down because you're going to push 3 dents and then glue pull the rest. So we were like, well, we'll just glue pull it. And Mike and Peter both walked over, and like at the time I introduced them to dead center tabs,
Mm-hmm.
pre Kiko days. But I'm knocking down, and I'm working on it, I'm getting it.
Yep.
Because you can still use a heavy knockdown.
Yeah, you can do it.
Knock them down, and it goes flat.
Yep.
And wide, and pull again, and flat
Yep.
and wide, and then you pull it and get it flat. And Peter and I can't remember what Peter was using. Mike was using like an old wedge,
Mm-hmm.
like an old nylon white wedge.
Yep.
And he's like, they're both like, dude, you stop using such a heavy knockdown.
Yep.
You'll work so much faster. And they showed me what I would call now the stinging technique, the stinger technique. And I was able to move just that metal down. And I'm like, oh, there's a little bit of a game changer here.
It is, yeah.
And then you can work so much cleaner. And you did the same thing with your little
my hammer,
metal hammer
yeah.
on
It's
your
just a little
metal
bit
knockdown.
more heavier than your.
But you're doing the same
thing.
idea. You're just stinging the rim down,
Yep.
not driving the metal in, and
Mm-hmm.
a little bit of magic happens.
Yep.
Yeah. So try it out. Go take that free class, autoappearanceinstitute.com. I think it's /Stinger, but certainly if you hit the menu and look for Stinger, it's in there and it's free, and just sign up.
Back to
For
hail
sure.
tips.
Yes, back to hail tips.
Next question.
So while we're sharing hail tips, and you brought it up, cold glue.
Yeah.
Cold glue has become such a time saver for me.
For me as well. Here.
I just had one car I did last week. I did the entire sides of the car. And we got a fair bit of side damage in these storms. I think all but 2 dents on the side of this car were cold glue dents.
Yeah. Yeah, cold glue really changed the game for me now.
Fine, it's about time.
Yeah, no, really. I'm serious. Because when it came out and everybody's like, cold glue, cold glue, cold glue. I'm like, I tried it. I'm like, nah.
I did the same thing.
I
was a naysayer, just not as long as you were a naysayer.
I was not in a, I was longer than you, definitely. But I was not like, it sucks. I'm just like, I don't know how to use it. And I'm fast and efficient with hot glue. So why change it?
Yeah.
Right?
Yep.
Now I realized that cold glue is very similar to hot glue in a way that there's many different cold glues out on the market.
Yes.
There's even more hot glues out on the market.
Yep.
And you need to figure out which glue works how.
And what glue are you using?
I'm using the sticky gum.
Sticky gum. I've heard a lot of guys that love the sticky gum.
That's the glue I figured out. I'm not saying it's better than any other cold glue.
You dialed it in.
I tried that one. There was a very nice, polite gentleman last year at Italy at the expo. He gave me a cold glue sticky gum. He was like, here, try this. And he's like, if you don't know how to use it, tell me. I'll stop by at your shop and I'll tell you.
That's cool.
And he actually came to my shop and explained, and I was like, okay, let me try. And I did try more and more, and finally figured it out how it's working.
Right.
And it does save a lot of time.
It really does.
It's not for the bad hail.
No,
Probably not for Texas hail.
No, you get sharp stuff and forget about it. Yeah.
But when you get the right damage,
can't be anything faster.
Yep.
Nothing faster.
Yeah. I even did at Charlie's shop yesterday or 2 days ago. There was an Audi door swipe, so it made the shallow big softy, but on top a big crown.
Yeah.
And I think I did 4 hot glue pulls. The rest was all cold glue and blending.
Yep.
Or knocking down.
It's amazing what you can do. It really is.
Yeah.
It's unreal. So I was using a mix of Glexo Black and Sergio's Red.
Mm-hmm.
Sort of kneaded them together.
Yep.
Biggs from Anson talked about kneading
a lot of
together.
people.
And I was like, that's a good idea.
Yep.
And it worked. And for the last few weeks, I've been playing with Sergio's brand new glues. He's got 5 new glues, different than he's had. almost no residue. I've been using the gold.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody was telling me the gold's where it's at.
Yep, a lot of people talk about the gold.
Man, what a hard, snappy pull. It's a harder. It's pulling sharper than
Mm-hmm.
I've seen with any of the other cold glues.
Yep.
Most of the cold glues seem to pull sort of soft and high. This I've been using probably around a 14 millimeter tab,
Mm-hmm.
and it is pulling. I mean, almost the high spot you would get out of not a dead center 14,
Yep.
but like out of a standard 14. It's pulling that sharp,
Nice.
but like
Yep.
fast.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good stuff.
When you figure out the cold glue, it's amazing. I mean,
Yeah. And cold glue, hot glue.
Yeah.
I teach it. I actually picked the trick. The tip up from you is like master a glue, figure out all of its nuances, how it works, what it does, and run with it.
Yep.
And that has been it's been a great piece of advice.
Yeah.
That I've used for years.
You're welcome. I taught you
Thank
something.
See, we're learning together, Sean.
Cheers.
Cheers. Nice driveway.
Nice driveway.
Ah. So it's not necessarily easy for Europeans to get here to chase hail.
Definitely hard. Legally.
Well, and legally is what we would preach and what we want to do. In your mind, is it worth pursuing? If somebody wants to come here and work, versus Europe, is it worth the effort to come in and work in this market?
I think if you're full blown hail chaser, I think yes. A few reasons. Longer season here. It starts earlier than like Texas can get hit in February.
Oh, sure.
You got hit here in November 2 years ago.
2 years ago,
Yep. So it's way longer time that you can use.
More opportunity.
Yep.
Well, it's just a bigger country as
exactly.
well. I mean, we're huge.
So if, for example, for me, if I can come here and do 2-3 months here before my season start, I already did my season before my season.
Right.
So when I'm back home, I'm more relaxed. You're not chasing that amount anymore.
Right.
You're like, I did mine,
Yep.
And just go. That is one of the reasons. The second reason is it's good prices here.
Right.
In Europe, you can find. I think Scandinavia has similar.
Okay.
But they don't get hailed. So
too far north, too cold.
Too far north, too cold. Like, it's very rare that they would get hail.
But when they get it, it's good.
Yes.
Okay.
Yep. And if you like traveling, like seeing the world, why not? Of course.
Right.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's a different.
Why not listen to like the Dent Slayer podcast and Matt Boyette's story? I think he's been to Europe. He went to spend a lot of time in Australia. Like, it was a cool opportunity to see the world.
Yes.
So
you see the world, you get paid. For it. So
and generally paid pretty well.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. We're very fortunate to do what we do.
Yep. Yep. Cannot take it for granted.
Absolutely. So that's a little perspective on hail in the U.S. versus Europe and Slovenia and Australia and some of the comparisons. We've got a couple events coming up later this year. Jean is involved in one of those.
Yes.
The Advanced Skills Seminar, which our buddy Keith from PDR College talked about on the last episode. So I think, if we got the dates right, it's October 9, 10, 11, 12. But whatever it is, it's around there. It's October, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, around 9, 10, 11, 12. Whatever those Wednesday through Saturday dates are the dates. Tickets aren't available yet, but you can head over there to pdrcollege.com, and he should have an email sign up for you. And John, you were invited. I think you're gonna go talk.
Yep. I'm talking there.
So this is gonna be cool.
It's gonna be very cool. I'm excited about that. Thank you, Keith and Shane, for the opportunity.
Yep.
To be a part of it.
Yep. And I think you're going to we talk about some hail stuff at least.
Definitely some hail stuff. We haven't got all the details figured out. But whatever
it's
they
coming.
need me to do.
Yep.
I'm ready.
And I know Bryce Kelly is headlining that.
Yep.
I saw this weekend. You actually saw it before I did. Bryce has unveiled his online training.
Yep.
Learning from the master. Like,
yeah.
There's certainly nobody better in the States doing big smash repair. So Bryce, if you listen, congratulations.
Yep.
I can't wait to see how you do with that. And I've seen you teach multiple times. I'm sure you're going to drop a ton of knowledge. And if you come to the advanced skills, you'll get to see Bryce teach in person. We're excited to do the video work, the multimedia
Yeah.
for the event. So I'll
Yeah.
be there.
Yeah,
That's
we'll
gonna be
all be
cool.
there. I'm excited to be next to Bryce again and
Yeah, right.
see him do his magic.
Yes, he is. He is unreal. Absolutely. And coming up July 19th, we are helping Ryan Hampton and Noah with Dent Ops to put together the Hail Expo. This is a comeback event. The last one was in 2019, pre-COVID. It's actually where I met Chris White from Kiko, started my whole Kiko journey there. We've got a great lineup of speakers. Myself, I will be talking. Noah is speaking. I believe one of his employees, former adjuster turned repairer writer. So it's going to be a cool perspective. AirPro is sending somebody up. We've got Doc, who's going to talk business and S corps and retirement and wealth planning and everything like that, which is really cool. We also have my good buddy Matt Moore coming in to talk. Anytime that dude talks, I am all ears.
Matt is very good at business and systems.
Yes, absolutely. And we've got Mr. Paul Corden coming in to
with
talk.
sales and stuff.
Right. So like it's going to be
top-notch people there.
A powerhouse packed event. It's free. It's totally free to go. Free ticket. You just have to get there. We've got tool. I know Anson's going to be there for sure, but we're inviting all the tool companies. Yeah. So there will be tool vendors.
I think PDR Finesse will show up.
They usually do. I would bet, but I don't want to say that for sure.
Yep.
Bonnie, come on out. But I know Anson is coming for sure. I talked to Christina the other day, and Chris Howe is coming, and hopefully Craig and maybe Lisa. Christina is like not coming because she's going to Europe on a vacation. Ooh.
Swing by, Christina, if you're nearby.
Maybe get a layover. Set your layover in St. Louis. Oh yeah, Slovenia.
Yeah, I'm not gonna be.
Yeah,
in
you're not
St.
gonna
Louis.
be. That's I'm gonna be there. Yeah.
But
so anyways,
between these two events, we have the PDR Expo in Vegas.
And the PDR Expo,
in
September 19 and 20.
Yep.
Do you win the Dent Trials?
Yes.
You're signed up and competing again.
Signed up. Mac, your son, is signed up for beginners competition.
Sign Mac up for the beginner competition. We're going to see how he does. He will be approximately 9 months into his career.
So he can do two of those competitions.
Right. Come on, dude. Let's see what you got. If you win this one, you got a shot at doing a two-peat.
Yep.
And that hasn't been done yet.
No, never in beginners.
Yeah. So we're excited for that. I dropped the bomb on him today, earlier actually. I said, hey, dude, I signed you up. And he goes, for what? Beginner competition. And he's like, oh, man. So we're excited. I'm excited to have him out there.
Vegas is always fun.
It is. Well, I mean, he's only going to be 19.
Well, I'm talking about the expo. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm talking about the expo in Vegas.
Yes. Yeah, no gambling, no food, no nothing. She's good. She's right here. Keeping an eye on the dog. So, anyways, guys, that is the episode. Thank you so much for watching. Follow us on social at Auto Appearance Institute across the board. Check out our whole course catalog at autoappearanceinstitute.com. Sign up, check it out there. And I will catch you on the next video. Jean?
Damn it.
What? You don't know what to say. Ciao, ciao, baby.
Ciao, ciao. after so many high lives.
Yeah, see that?
Yeah.
It's all good. Guys, thanks for watching. We'll see you on the next episode. Bye.
Bye.
Yeah, that was Dylan's line. There you go. Dylan will probably listen.
Yeah. Bye. Ciao, ciao.